and welcome to the video. We have had some serious misgivings tonight. I am going to advance my script for Star Citizen a little bit early. This game is a fascinating game in the fact that it is probably the best and most frustrating game I have ever owned. Little backstory. Star Citizen is definitely an MMORPG. The intent is that it will be as large as Elite Dangerous one day, but it is still in alpha after many years of being developed. And it has so many backers that it has nearing $500 million in funding. So with that much money, you can imagine this game is proposed to become amazing. It is right now just barely shy of being one of the best games I've ever owned. And that means it doesn't have to go very far, and it will become stellar. So, in Star Citizen, you typically start out, if you're on a planet or on a space station, you start out in a bed like your character was asleep. And they have modeled out these rooms so well. And I'm going to very quickly, I'm not going to explain everything going on, but sadly, not all of this is usable. Like, you can open some drawers and open some doors. But in these rooms, everything is kind of just a show. Like, they even have modeled, like, I can't seem to get the... Look, a toilet. They have modeled a toilet and a shower and everything. And there's a little sink and everything. Oh, and the toilet paper came out of the wall. That's pretty cool. But let's get to some of the bigger stuff. Like, everything you see in this game kind of acts alive and whatnot, even people's trash that they drop around. Here's another player, and look, he dropped a gun. I guess I can't pick that up, so let's go to one of the things that let's wave to this guy, see if he sees us. Oh my gosh. Okay, go. This game has a little bit too much realism at times, in the fact that your character does dehydrate and your character gets hungry. Luckily, even though a bathroom is modeled, that is not a thing yet. But they have full-out community concepts here. Like, you have this commons area, where right now we're in this area right here in this apartment complex, medical center complex. But you have this commons area where you can buy stuff and commodities. Where we're going to go is out to the space port as soon as the tram arrives, and we actually have to wait, which is, again, where the realism kind of goes a little overboard, kind of.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
The game is not designed to be fast, so everything kind of takes time. Like, the amount of time it takes to get to the spaceport, the amount of time it takes for the doors to close.
Careful,
it's
doors are now closed.
Almost simulating real life, and it acts a lot like that. Let's see here, we'll turn off the chat. That way we can see this better. And it's dark outside, but you can see, yeah, there's the building we were just in. And we are traveling at an awesome speed. It's definitely a maglev. And we're headed to this spaceport, and I will show you one of the ships, and we'll fly to a location. But as you can tell, my character is walking around. My character has just general features. You can kind of customize your characters. Mine kind of looks like a little different missions, and things like trust come into play. Like, if you do shady things, people distrust you more, and you might get shot at more. If you do awesome things or positive things, like missions where you're protecting people, you have a chance to make decent money. And, well, I mean, you could also go into piracy in this game and get away with that. But playing or describing Star Citizen was not my entire intent for this particular video. What I wanted to talk to you about today is the fact that I am going to change my channel up. Starting next week, I am going to try to, well, not try to, but I am going to rebrand the channel to Dr. X Gaming, or Dr. X42 Gaming. And it should be in the same place. The URL might change just a little bit. You should be able to find it under channel, Dr. X42 Gaming. It'll work. I'm working on artwork to change the background of my main channel page and everything like that. And I just figured, like, while we talk about the changes, I could show off a really beautiful game that, while it is still in development, yes, it's still an alpha, it's still got lots of bugs in it, and there's a quite large likelihood I'll fall through the floor and die. But this game
Welcome
is
to the
both a
ASOP
space
Vehicle Retrieval
and
System.
a first-person shooter game.
Vehicle selected.
So
Stand by.
it has a lot of
Your vehicle has been
interesting
delivered to the following
value.
location.
Let's just go to the space station. There's a bug. Can't see the elevator. Let's see if we fall through the floor. Oh, there's the elevator. Gotta get hangar number 4. And when we get to hangar number 4, since we're going to space, we're gonna need a helmet. And I hope I have a helmet available. Armor. Let's use this helmet. There we go. We are now capable of going into space, or at least going on a spacewalk, should we need to, which we will need to on the space station. But in terms of the channel, we go story. Here, friends, spaceport, try to communicate, and he will say we are good to launch.
You are clear to launch.
Yes. Close the doors. Actually has full acceleration. This is one point in time where you can kind of see the alphaness of this texturing does not match up at all with the ship. Now all the lights are off because the ship is not powered on. We actually have kind of a startup sequence, and you can use buttons to start up things. Like use buttons. But we'll do it for this time. We have statuses. We see the power of our shield. Our engines are on. Shields are still down. They're charging. And they are now starting to gain strength. And we are good to go. Lift off. And I will show you. Oh, we also have to articulate your landing gear. It's kind of cool. This particular ship has wings. I don't know why, because it doesn't move when it gets on the ground. Yeah, let's go. The game forgot my joystick. Is it bugs? I tell you, there's bugs in this game all the time. But bugs aside, let's see if we can get into green profile. Yes. Joystick. Yes. No. Oh, that's what it's doing. It thinks that this one should be there, and this one should be there. Oh. Let's hope this worked. Okay, I have to use a different joystick. That's a good thing I'm not going in any down. But we're gonna go up into space. And I'll try to do that. But look at this city, actually. That's cool. I am totally not into this. So looking at this, I'm finding that Amiibo's niche kind of did find a niche. I enjoy playing the games more. And so I'm converting the Amiibo's niche to my longest game habits, which is Dr. X42. It does seem like it also seems to be favorites of several other people, and so it was really hard to find a game that was kind of unique. And so Dr. X42 Gaming is going to be the name of the channel. There's that apartment complex over there. And when I succeed at this, I'm going to either do live streams or I'm going to prepare game reviews or full-out game plays. And we'll see how it works out. Feels like this is a good idea. And I think technical difficulties aside, apparently when I have control, keypad in for throwing up the old splash screen, this thing. It actually results in us having some interesting reactions from the game. So what I'm looking for is this ship. Is we are looking for Tressler Station. And I guess one thing that we can do to make that easier is we can actually just use our star map. This is the sad reality of, and why people make fun of, Star Citizen. The multi-star system game is only one star system, and just a few planets. So, yeah, there's that. So we're gonna set route. What's this? Let's jump. I am using a little thumb, kind of hat switch to control the ship right now. So this is not my best flying. I will say that. We will jump as soon as we get our quantum drive charged. Here we go.
Quantum drive activated. Quantum drive
Space station, which sadly enough is in the shadow of the planet, so we're not even going to be able to see it very well. This is awesome. You know, I've actually been quietly wondering why people all the time make videos on the dark side of the planet, because you can't see anything. And I hope we don't get attacked, because we are outside the armistice zone. We just barely entered the armistice zone, and there were two ships. Slow down. I hope I don't hit this station. This switch.
Hello, and thank you for contacting EDL Landing Assist.
Not crash. Woo. Okay, so hat switch, not a good way to fly.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Let's see what this is. Oh my. Over here. And if I can actually manage to land this, we'll call that a win for the night. But some of the fascinating things about this game is while it has way overkill realism, and things are not designed to be fast. It took me well over a month to earn enough credits in the game to buy another ship. And you don't have to buy ships with cash in this game. I mean, you do have to pay the initial $45. I just hit something. What did I just hit? I have no idea what I just hit. Oh, I was hit by the station. I was just hit by that big arm. I'm lucky I didn't get blown up. Yeah, that's not good. This is fantastic. You know I know how to fly a lot better than this. It was sad to me that Flight Simulator did not work out this evening. I was very much intending to do a nice little flight over the northern part of Utah. to express a awesome event going on for the next couple of days. If you happen to be in Utah, there is a flight show going on. It's called Warriors Over the Wasatch. You can look it up, and it is a phenomenal demonstration of flight, which is part of the reason why I wanted to fly. So, we have landed in space. Well, on a space station. And let's get out. One of the fascinating things about this particular ship is it has a bed in it. And that bed allows you, if you're out and about, and you don't want to take the time to go back to, say, a space station or to a planet-side area, you can actually, quote-unquote, have your character sleep in this bed and log out, and it will keep the ship ready for you when you come back. And they have things simulated on this, like you can open up this, which is the quantum drive. One day you will be able to actually access an inventory item, and you'll be able to go into like this area and pull up vehicle items. And granted, only it shows your character when you're in the inventory, and then you'd be able to remove this or whatnot. And they have all sorts of extra realism items going on. I saw a video once of someone repairing parts of their ship, like they were a long ways away from home and they needed to repair their ship instead of just flying back. And again, look at the beauty of this game. And we can come over here, we can look out and see the planet that we just came from. And if you're not careful, you might fall off the platform, and then you go into ZOG because there's gravity plates or gravity, some sort of sci-fi gravity effect going on right here. But just out there's no gravity effect. So they've done a good job of this game. Now, if I did go into a combat area, I would be able to draw a weapon, which currently my character doesn't have any on him. So that would be a little bit of a lackluster thing to talk about. But they have missions where you do first-person shooters. They have missions where you do space shooters. PvE and PvP. It's all sorts of fun. And right now we are going to another portion of the station. And not having any real map, we don't have a way of... I don't know what that is. We don't have a way of telling how far away from our ship we are. But I'm going to stow the ship.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
How you can kind of catch an idea of what... Stow the ship, come on. Okay. Ship has
Please
been put
visit
away.
us again.
Somebody can steal it. And we can go look. Are looking towards the core of the station. Right where I'm shining my light is where we docked. So that's kind of cool. But anyway, that is not flight simulator. I was intending to play flight simulator. The story of that is somehow all my game files got destroyed and it wouldn't let me into the game. Or enough game files got destroyed that it wouldn't let me into the game. And I don't know what happened. So we will probably do a flight simulator here in the next couple of, at least one of the next videos. But other things that you can do, you can even get these jeeps or whatnot for exploring planets or moons while out and about. You can actually have your character... I have to take off the helmet because you can't eat the helmet on. But you can buy food. Oh, come on. Buy food. And you can eat the food. It's funny. But they have other things like commodities and even like if you're doing a first-person shooter game and you get shot, kid you not, you can bleed out. So you might not have gotten killed by the person who shot at you, that you might be bleeding and you'll be losing life points slowly but surely. So there's one of the little vehicles that you can buy. I don't remember what it's called. I'm not going to apologize about that.
Hey.
But they have commodities things, and you can buy, like, I could buy stuff for my ship and load it onto the ship in a way, like, I can't do it in person yet, but they have ways of, that guy's face was weird. He's like
Can't get enough, huh?
He's got two faces. That's so, I'm confused. But you would use this kind of HoloLens thing to interact with your ship, and you can install stuff and remove stuff as you feel you want to. And yeah, I think this will be really fun to play games, chat with you, tell you guys jokes and stuff. And with that, I actually thought it would be really fun to leave you with a bad joke. And that joke, the joke of the day, is what is a pig's favorite Shakespeare play? It's Hamlet. Thank you guys for joining me. This has been really fun. I hope that we can see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, because that actually is helping